Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome to another episode of Hello Tanzania with me, your host, Lucy, and I'm here with.
Joanne.
So, today we have a guest here who's like a very long friend. We've kind of grown up in the same area, same neighborhood. We've been family friends for years. It's so great to have you.
Cutesy.
So, I'm going to need you to introduce yourself. Pretend like we don't know each other.
Right. Hi. So my name is Faith Kavishe. Yeah. So
That
that's
is
my
so,
name.
like, that's it?
Like,
What
You
else
don't
do you
want
want
us to know
to know?
everything
Yeah,
about
what do
you?
you do?
Sure.
Right.
I am a businesswoman. I make organic products for skin, for your hair. Yeah, Phase Organics
Yeah.
is the name of my company
Mhm.
per se. And I am a scientist. I am a biotechnologist by profession. So I love science, all things science, everything genetics, DNA. That's
So
my
cool.
baby.
And you forgot to mention the most important part, you bake.
And I bake. Yes, I bake.
I was wondering, like, how
I
can you
was
forget
getting
that?
there. I was getting there.
I'm
I
sorry.
bake
Yeah.
awesome treats.
Yeah.
You can check out my Instagram page, Face Treats. So
She's
yeah,
such a businesswoman. Like, look at you. Oh,
All up in everything.
You
and
know?
branded. I have to represent the brand.
all right,
You
Faith.
gotta
It's so
get that
good to
money
have
somehow.
you. Yeah, it's so good to have you with
Thank you
us
for
today.
having me.
So, our podcast is basically a conversation with returning citizens. We look at the challenges that we face when we come back home. Anybody from the young people to wale waliotuzidi umri to our parents, we all have unique sets of challenges that we face.
Right.
And in addition to sharing them, how do we navigate these challenges? How do we deal with them? And in the long run, we're hoping this is a blueprint for those who are looking to come back. So just a bit of a background with you. When did you leave Tanzania, or when did your family relocate? Where did you move to? Where did you grow up? And when did you finally decide to move back?
It's given CIA interrogation.
Right? Well, so for me, I wouldn't necessarily be saying that I'm coming back. I never lived here. So my parents, they left Tanzania in the 80s after they got married, and they went to the UK. I was born in the UK. I was born in London. From there, our family moved to Kenya. From Kenya, we moved to Namibia, where I finished my high school. I did my first degree in biotechnology in Pretoria, South Africa, and then I continued the rest of my studies up to my master's in Namibia. So I wouldn't really say I'm returning. I never lived here before. So it was like a totally new experience. I had been here before, like on holidays, short periods of time. So I don't really think it counts as having lived here. So
Yeah.
me coming here was the first time living here. Yeah, I've been here like a year and a half now. So we moved back. Moved back with my mom in December 2023.
What prompted the move?
What prompted the move? Well, first off, while my mom had retired, she was working as a lecturer, doctor of biology.
Yeah.
And so she retired. And her plan with my dad was after they were going to retire was to come back to Tanzania. I had been struggling to get work in Namibia, and I had just submitted my master's thesis, and I was like, you know what, let me try my chances here.
Yeah.
And how are those chances looking so far?
I think they're good. They're better than in
Yeah.
Namibia because
yeah?
I did have a job last year. I worked for like 4 months and then I quit. Yeah, it wasn't. Let me just say, it was like a toxic work environment for me. I wasn't used to that work culture.
We'll get to breaking that
We'll
down.
get to
a
breaking
little
that
bit
down,
later.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So the after mom retired, that was what prompted the move back.
yeah, it was always her plan with my dad. Unfortunately, my dad passed away in 2021. He got COVID.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mom was just like, since she's retired, what she's gonna do in Namibia? So she'd rather just come back home. And I was just done with my master's. I was just preparing to do my defense and to graduate. So I just decided, let me just come along. And I've never been here. I've never lived here. And I was like, it's maybe time for me to get in touch with my roots per se. Like,
Can I
yeah,
ask you a question?
sure.
How is your Swahili on a rate of 1 to 10?
She's actually quite
It's
good.
I feel like it's good. It's above 5.
Yeah.
But just don't tell me to read a speech.
Reading is where I draw the line.
That's
Don't
all
tell
our
me to
problem.
speak in
In
Swahili.
public.
Like,
Yeah.
like I can get by in
Yeah.
like the market with like customers who approach me asking me about my products. That I can do.
Yeah.
But don't tell me to give a lecture or a presentation or a speech in Swahili.
Alright.
That's
So,
gonna be
you
challenging.
moved back. You moved to Tanzania, relocated to Tanzania.
Yeah.
You opened. You started doing Phase Organics.
Yeah, I continued. I kind of started with it in Namibia already.
Yeah, and at the time, you still hadn't moved your baking equipment to Tanzania, so you were
Yeah.
just focused on Phase Organics.
I was focused, but then, I got here and I kind of like ended up buying a baking tin because, baking for home and stuff. So I was still doing that. Yeah.
It's your passion. I
It's
think.
my passion. Like when I'm stressed or I'm overwhelmed, I just like
I
whip
totally
up.
get
Yeah.
it. That's
I
me
I
with
wish
just cooking. Baking
I wish I was your
is-
neighbor. When you're depressed, I just know yes.
Somebody's gonna be cooking.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that's how my brother behaves. Like
Yeah.
when he finds me cooking up a storm, he's like,
He's
"Whoever
like,
pissed you off, I thank them in
Hallelujah.
advance."
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get that. So, language is a barrier. You're
Yeah.
literally starting to learn Kiswahili like properly.
Yeah.
Did you guys used to speak Kiswahili, Nam?
A little bit. I know one of my Tanzanian friends, like, when she first came to our house to visit us, and then she was like, she's so shocked. It's the first Tanzanian home she's been in where you're speaking English. So we got so used to English from UK to Kenya. Kenya, it's like a mix of English, Swahili, but more English. And then being in Namibia and our neighbors is speaking English. So Swahili wasn't really like, we never really spoke Swahili at home. It
Yeah.
was more English.
Yeah.
I get
So,
that
yeah.
so bad because we speak English at home. Even now in Dar, like we still
Damn. Is that
we speak
Doris?
English.
No, it wasn't Doris. It was someone else.
Because they laughed at me with my Kiswahili at one point. They're like, "Lucy, and your parents speak such good English." But we also never really spoke Kiswahili at home.
Yeah.
It was more of when we have guests
Yeah.
and then they're scolding us and they don't want the guests to know
know
that
it.
we're in trouble. And then they would speak to us in Kiswahili and it just gets awkward because like you can see it's a bit tense.
Yeah.
So what has that been like for you relearning or learning officially Kiswahili? Navigating, especially
Well.
with your business. You have to go
Yeah.
to the market, you have to buy
Yeah.
ingredients and you need to know
Yeah.
what they're called in Kiswahili.
The
Google
chef-
Translate. Google
The
Translate.
power of technology.
Right? Cloves, Carrefour, like get rid of dandruff. Unajua, I
Rosemary.
I needed to just Google Translate that and I was good to go.
But there's like the nuanced Kiswahili, like there's a way, I guess, you speak when you go to the market.
yeah.
Google Translate is very proper Kiswahili, very academic
Sometimes
Kiswahili.
it is, sometimes it's wrong.
Sometimes it is wrong. Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Google Translate is not 100% accurate. And so I wouldn't be Google translating at the market. No, like I do that
prep.
before.
Just so they
yeah,
don't know
so
it,
they don't
because-
know it. But then I guess my accent also like puts me off.
The thing is, even with me, when I speak Swahili, like let's say on a boda or something, they always ask me, they're like, "You didn't grow up here, did you?" And I was like, and I'm speaking in Swahili all this time, and they're like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I did," even though I didn't. And they're like, "No, it's the way you speak. Tanzanians have
So
a different."
it gives you
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, it gives you
It gives
away.
it away, yeah.
But I feel like that's now just old
it's-
at this
yeah,
point
whatever.
because we have kids who go to like international schools here, and when they speak
True.
Kiswahili, they don't really
And they've
sound.
grown up.
no,
here.
they
Tanzania?
do.
Trust me, they don't. I've met kids from IST. I've met kids
Yeah.
from.
Doesn't the accent just kind of like kick in like naturally? Like
No,
it doesn't. Not for them.
It
You
doesn't.
can't. You can't just
Yeah.
change your accent.
No, I mean like if you grew up here.
Oh.
Because they spend a lot of time
despite
in
going
school.
to private school.
They spend a lot of time in school with different teachers from different nationalities,
yeah.
and it plays a role in their language, in their accent.
Yeah.
So while they might speak Kiswahili, it's not like the accent that as native Kiswahili
Yeah.
speakers if I should put it that way,
Faith,
would have.
I'm
Yeah.
a bit curious,
Right.
as a businesswoman who hasn't necessarily mastered the language of Kiswahili already. What gave you the boldness? Not the boldness. What gave you the confidence to like start your business in the first place and know that I want to do it here in a new country that I've never been to? You know.
So actually, I didn't think I was gonna do it like immediately. So when I came in December, during Christmas, actually, one of my cousins told me one of her hair challenges, and I'm like, I got something that can help you. That's how it started. A month later, her brother was like, yeah, I'm going bald. I need something. And then I started making anti-balding oil.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just started kicking off. And then like when you advertise on Instagram, you don't really have to like speak
Do too
Swahili.
much, yeah.
If someone says something I don't understand, I go to Google Translate and I respond
It
on
has that
text.
little translation.
Yeah, I'll see translation. Yeah.
So that was it. And the fact that my business solves problems, it solves a problem. Like women have issues with their hair. Like
And hair is a big deal.
hair's a
It
big
is,
deal,
yeah.
part of
You better
natural
not come for
African
me.
beauty. And I'm a natural chick. Like I love natural hair. And I never struggled with my natural hair because of the products I
So
use.
lucky. Some of us are bold.
And she's got really, really,
Literally.
really, really long hair. Like she's got such a
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have some.
yeah. She used to make the rest of us feel like with her hair.
Oh, we're low-key haters.
Wow. Yeah, so like I had used relaxed hair since high school all
Yeah.
the way through to uni. And then during COVID in Namibia,
Yeah.
lockdown was hectic. All the salons were closed. I couldn't retouch my hair. So, and yeah, I tried all these products in the shops, Cantu, whatever, and Jackie's. They just weren't working for me. So, sat down, started doing my research as a scientist. And I knew if I mix this and this in this quantity, in this ratio, it would probably work. And I never struggled.
So can I ask,
Sure.
is your good hair a result of the products that you've been using or genetics?
So, I would say it's a factor of both.
Yeah.
Genetics, yeah, sure. But like you could have good genetics, but then the texture of your hair could still be improved.
Yeah.
For example, how to handle it, to manage it
Yeah, for sure.
could be, different
Yeah,
because of the products that you use.
Maintenance is also very important.
Yeah, and maintenance. I mean, you could have nice hair, but it's dry
Yeah.
or it's like coarse and it's difficult to comb or
We're
it hurts
speaking
when you
to the
comb.
expert here, you guys.
We
You gotta
are.
listen. I mean, I'm a very
So that's why
intensive-
I am saying a combination. Genetics, thanks mom and dad, but and God, but then the products do help. They definitely help. with
All
the
right.
texture.
So like, what was your adjustment like when you moved back, like day to day? Because I feel like sometimes we have these conversations here, and to somebody who hasn't lived the challenges,
yeah,
it might feel like it's not such a big deal.
yeah,
But
okay.
it's an intense adjustment to make for somebody who's not familiar with the norms.
never
with
been here, I remember.
So how was your adjustment like? What were things you had to do to adjust to, the language barriers, setting up your business,
Navigating
day-to-day
places.
activities,
Right.
moving around.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because I know Namibia is very organized.
It is super organized.
We have very
and
little
clean.
traffic, and they complain about traffic in Nam, and
There's
I'm
no
like,
traffic there.
guys,
There's no
Yeah.
traffic.
if only you knew, like there's traffic.
Have you ever been on a dala dala?
I have, and I was gonna say that's one of the challenges I faced. Like that dollar is gonna be so full, but the conductor's gonna be like,
Get in.
getting people inside. Joe kaya, yakukaya, yakukaya. I'm like,
Nafasi.
we're all
Yeah.
standing. Like we're all standing over here.
One thing that really
So-
ticks me off.
Hands like sardines.
Yeah, and like the public transport in Namibia, like Lucy, like with the taxis,
yeah.
it's like a bolt.
Yeah.
I mean, it stops and takes a
It's like Uber
biri and-
share, basically.
It's
yeah.
like Uber share, but you don't really have to request.
Yeah.
So like how the bajaji za kuchangia zipo.
Yeah.
So you can stop it and say nenda, let's
This
say
direction,
Mwenge,
yeah.
nenda wapi, and you pay, and it's 4 of you in the car.
Yeah.
So that was like the public transport that I was used to. The only time I would be in a bus was, let's say, if I was traveling long distance to another town.
Yeah.
So this dala business of
Of
I
which
never
still,
done
even
it.
with the buses in Nam, like it's leveled sits.
It's yeah.
Because I think I've used those municipal bus ones.
Oh, I never
at
used
one
that one.
point.
Yeah.
I was curious, but then
Yeah.
because they only operate at certain times. In the mornings, they have
Yeah.
like certain routes, and then in the evenings also they have certain routes.
Yeah.
But then you don't get packed, you don't stand.
No.
It's against
Everyone
the
is
law.
seated.
Everybody's
just think
seated.
maybe the government, please don't come for me, you guys, needs to do something about that, because like, what do you mean you're packing people in?
And the crazy
But
thing
was
is,
it
it's
like
very
that during COVID?
Like,
no,
you
that's what I was
just
about to say. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing is it has been shown that it's very possible
Yeah.
because during COVID, everybody gets a seat.
seat?
Nobody
No, I
stands. Nobody
understand.
sits on those little spaces in the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
And people still get to work on time. And even that
Yeah.
chaos of people clamoring to get in the
Yeah.
bus, none of that was there during
Yeah.
COVID. And so,
So-
I know for a fact
It
it is
worked.
possible and it works. So I don't know what the
greed.
problem
It's
really
agreed.
is.
It's agreed. They want more money for the same trip.
Oh my God.
I don't really think they're making that much more. It's maybe 5,000 more or something, but I guess.
For us to suffer. And then the heat.
And it's so hot.
And then you're standing next to somebody who doesn't know what deodorant is.
I know they don't have a relationship with soap and water. My son was so fascinated by the buses, by the way. He kept wanting to get in the daladas, and I'm like, young man,
Let's traumatize
Mama's not
this
doing
little
that.
one. No, you need to traumatize it. Everyone
I did it
needs a
once.
story.
I did it once because he wanted to get on the bus and the mwendo kasi. I was like, once. I'm going
And
to
you
suffer
better
this discomfort
enjoy.
once.
Yeah.
Don't ever
For the
ask me for this
experience.
crap
Yeah, yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it like for you? Because
They're just
Yes, so adjustment. Okay, so yeah, there is the public transport. At first, I was like bolting everywhere.
Get that. Expensive.
it
I
does get
was.
expensive really fast.
And then I was like, this is not economically substantial. So
Yeah.
yeah. So then that's when I started with the dollars. And then, you know, for dollar, you need the right shoes for it. And then you're good to
dress
go.
properly.
Dress properly
Yeah.
for it too. The other issue was obviously the roads. I am so sorry to say this, but there are no sidewalks in this country.
Yeah.
And you
catch
see
your
the
own
drainage right in front of you full of litter. So that, and there are no street lights. So that was different.
Yeah. And that makes
And
moving around at night really scary.
Yeah, really scary. No street lights. Traffic is
street lights
congested.
well.
There's bajajis and bodas. There are no bajajis or bodas in Namibia. So
And then there's that kutanua.
What's that?
Like,
what's that?
oh, wow.
I could know what do you mean.
You just had to.
I like how we were in sync too. We were like,
The one thing at least you guys learned.
Okay,
Okay, so I learned that because of driving around. Kutanua is like when you're driving and then those people who make like the extra lane going in one direction.
like
Oh,
overtake.
right.
During rush hour, especially during
like,
rush
there's
hour.
no like traffic going in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Seems
like
everyone is
yeah,
going.
and then
all right.
everybody like so people
It
would
looks
make
like
use,
a one way.
Yeah, people would make use of like the shoulder of the road, and then everybody's like really
Following
rushing, and then kuna
down.
those who would pass like in the middle on the opposing lane, and then they pass like really really fast. Yeah, that's what
Driving in
Kutanua is
Tanzania
called.
is an Olympic sport.
It is
for
an
real.
Olympic sport. It is
Olympic sport.
chaos. It is chaos because I learned to drive in Nam. I mean,
Yeah, if you get your license in Namibia, you're good to go. You come here, you see like people doing so many
like
traffic
I
offenses.
forgot because you know in Namibia you learn how to drive on a manual car.
Yeah.
Right? And I come here and everybody's driving in automatic. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
yeah.
That's easy. The roads, however.
No.
And the co-drivers that you meet on the road, and the other drivers, and the boarders, and the bajajis. I feel like you need a lot of
Exactly.
patience.
So I was told to drive in Dab by this cousin brother of mine, the one I was staying with when I moved here. And his thing was, I know you have a license, but I'm going to put you through my driving test.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this man would make me meet him somewhere. And he used to work in Kurasini at the time, and we're staying in Salasala. So he'd make me meet him there and then drive home. And he'd be like, Lucy, I need you to step on the gas. And I'm like, look at this driver, look at this person. And he's like, no, you cannot let a Vitz pass us. That's very disrespectful.
I agree. I don't know.
And
why
like when
he
we
fits
leave the
with
house
all
in the
my
morning,
life.
I stopped paying attention to the road because that man drives like every other Tanzanian. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting in the front seat and it's everybody's rushing to
Right.
town, and so I'd be on my phone like this because I don't want to see the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be breaking my imaginary braking until I get to the office. Like my blood pressure is like really, really high, and he's like, "Why are you freaking out? This is how we drive in town."
normal.
Teaching you how not to get
How
bullied
not,
on
yeah,
the
and how
road,
he
you
really
know?
did. He really did. And like the little practical lessons that he taught me, they helped. The problem is when I go to Namibia,
Right.
I
And you want to go
forget-
with your hood driving.
I forget that I'm not in Tanzania.
So we have to code switch even with driving.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
forget that I'm not in Tanzania, and then I just drive roughly, and I'm like, oh crap, there are cameras on this roads. There is traffic police in Namibia, and those
they
guys don't play.
They
Yeah.
don't play.
They will find you on the
write your
spot, and it goes
ticket.
through the system. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to remind myself constantly. As soon as I'm leaving the house that
In
I'm not
Namibia
driving in
now.
Tanzania. The roads are clear. I can stay within the speed limit
can relax.
and relax.
Yeah.
I remember when I went back from my graduation last year in April. One thing I noticed, the street lights. Because like I was walking outside. I was just walking to the mall from my brother's place. I'm like, this place is so well lit. What's going on? It was the street lights.
Now that you've mentioned it, I think I've only ever seen one of those stoplight thingies, you know, the ones that turn green, yellow.
You mean
red?
traffic light?
Yeah, traffic light. Now that you've mentioned it, I don't actually see a lot of those around here.
That work?
Yeah, that
I mean, they're there like on the
That
main
works.
The
roads,
main
the big roads.
like there in Mwenge
Yeah.
and stuff.
The
Where
same
you,
with the street lights. Certain places.
like these street lights are like you can count them. Like in maybe you can forget to switch on your lights at night and
Yeah,
you'll be
and
able
you
to
still
drive.
see, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you would, it would
Here
need,
you will
you would
get
need to
into your car and the first thing you do before switching on the ignition is switch on the light because it's dark all around.
yeah.
Yeah.
There were times in Namibia I would start driving and I forget that my lights are not on.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get
because it's
that.
well lit everywhere.
Do you
Even
feel
Even on the
safe
highways and stuff, yeah. Do we feel safe here?
Like,
Do you feel safe
like
here?
even if you just walk, let's say at night, and
Well-
let's not say a place where there's no street lights. Let's say at least
Generally.
there's some lights.
So well,
you know?
I don't know
Do you
how
feel
I'm gonna
safe?
put this because I was robbed the first time in my life. I
God.
was robbed here.
Yeah, that's how they welcome you to Tanzania.
Introduction.
We all have these
that was
stories.
not cool. They took my laptop, my phone. It was like thieves on a border with pangas. Like they just showed me a shiny blade. I gave them everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
scary.
just surrendered.
yeah. So no.
Were you walking? What happened?
I was waiting for my auntie in the morning. Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It was like 6:30 in the morning.
Tanzania, what
6:15.
is wrong with us, guys?
Come on now.
So then when you talk
We're
about
setting
safety,
such a
that's
bad
kind
rep
of
for
like
ourselves.
Chelsea,
the
come
first
on
time to be
now.
robbed in my life was here.
Mine
After I
was in
had just
Kenya.
come back from my graduation. I'm just glad my degrees are not in my backpack that day. But my laptop, phone, the phone was like 6 months old. Wallet with the license and my Namibian identification and bank cards all gone.
I'm sorry, my
They
God.
probably threw them away, but they don't know.
the value.
they
of
don't
it.
know the
They just say like,
value.
oh, laptop.
You did
sell it.
report it though?
I did.
And-
Don't ask. We all know the answer to
Girl,
that.
can I tell you the something about?
Guy, we're
true.
not trying to get into trouble, hey?
With my logo.
I like how you're like,
Watch it.
But I did report it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you never got any of that back?
Nothing.
Your identification card?
Nothing.
Because you know that's how scammers.
No, so luckily my original NIDA card wasn't in there. I just had a copy, but my Namibian stuff, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do with my Namibian ID, so I feel like they just threw that away. Unless they're planning to go to Namibia, but then
one
how
point,
they-
yeah.
they'll sell your laptop and go to Namibia.
Oh, please.
Yeah, please. That's the least of their worries.
No, Pole. So, yeah. So, back to now her question: do you feel safe here?
So it depends. Like after that incident, for like 2 weeks, I was scared to leave the house. Like honestly, I was like in trauma. Like I had PTSD. Yeah. So now I make sure if someone's picking me up, they come and pick me up from home. If I'm going somewhere, I'm taking a Bolt. Or if I'm gonna meet friends, they're gonna pick me up or they're gonna drop me off later. So I just like I'm
Make
super
sure you
cautious.
know.
Yeah.
Have you made friends here?
I have, yeah, especially from church and stuff. So that's good. Yeah.
I feel You're living up back to your name.
My
I feel
name? Yeah,
like
I'm a
you're
lady
like
of
really,
faith.
yeah,
Yeah,
lady of
yeah, I'm a Christian.
All
I'm
right,
born in.
so I'm
Mhm.
still processing the robbery because I know how traumatizing that can
Have you
be.
ever been robbed, like
Yeah, I
physically?
had break-in at
Oh my
home
God.
while I was sleeping.
Oh God, that's worse.
Yeah, for the longest time, I used to sleep with a knife under
Eh,
my pillow. Yeah, and I would like shut myself in, lock the windows, lock the doors. It was really
oh,
traumatizing.
Yeah, because that's like invasion in your personal
Invasion, yeah,
space. That's like really,
yeah.
that's next
While you're
level.
while I was sleeping.
sleeping.
Did
Yeah,
So
they like
anything
blow
of
could have
which
something
happened.
to you? Like, did they
apparently they spray some type of drug.
Mm.
that makes you like
Shot
knocks you out?
the people who say it's chloroform, I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, it completely
Completely
knocks
knocks you
you out.
out, and then
Yeah.
like you wake up and it feels like your head is coming out of water and you're like gasping for air.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, it was like a
Was
whole
that how
thing.
you felt too?
Mhm.
Yeah, they definitely sprayed something.
Yeah, so like I wake up in the middle of the night. It was actually the day Mkapa died.
Oh, hectic.
Yeah, I remember that. So actually, that's the anniversary of that memory.
I'm so
It was the
sorry
day
that happened to
Kappa
you.
died. Yeah. So like you wake up, I woke up rather, and there's that like it's I'm not
Like a
foggy per
foggy,
se, but
yeah.
like it feels like I'm finally getting air.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm seeing like light under the door.
Hmm.
And you're
You didn't leave
like,
your lights on,
yeah, you
yeah.
were
I
like,
don't. Yeah.
that's
So that
suspicious.
was just very traumatizing looking around, and the help was just So I had to move out of there
Yeah, yeah,
to where I
definitely.
stay now. But even when I moved to this place with the security guard and like it's a very secure place and everything,
Yeah.
still for the longest time, like I would always have like a small knife under my bed or
Were you
You
gonna
do
stab
not
someone?
play.
I don't
Lucy don't
know.
play. She
Stab
don't
someone
play. She
like
does not
Or a
play.
I didn't have a taser at the time. Happy I don't know what happened to my sister's taser either. And in Tanzania, getting a taser, you have to go through like a whole process.
really?
As opposed to, yeah, in Nam, you just walk into that Queen of Africa store and
Yeah,
just
and you
buy,
buy a
yeah.
taser, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a shocker. Yeah, I couldn't get a taser. I couldn't get pepper spray.
Yeah.
Here, you need to be cleared for all of that, which was very surprising. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's not like you're getting a gun.
exactly. It was very shocking. So PTSD, I get that for the longest time. Actually, because when I moved to where I stay, I was already with my sister.
Hmm.
But still, I would be like, I need you to close the windows. I need you to lock the door properly. Don't leave the key on the door. Like, I
Yeah.
was so paranoid.
And super
I was so
cautious.
paranoid.
Course.
I actually, until today, I still don't keep my bed close to the window
Yeah.
because I'm like, what if they spray something and I'm right there?
Right.
Yes. Yeah. So that was
That's so
like
scary.
very, very
I'm
scary.
sorry that happened to you. I'm so
Sorry that
sorry.
happened
Yeah.
to both of you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
So back to now daladalas, you've used public transport.
Right.
How's the dressing situation? Because you know in Nam, like we're very free, we're very chilled with our dress
Yeah, well,
code.
I remember like when we had to get like our passports and IDs. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. And I'm like, people
Government
are such
buildings.
hustlers. There were ladies hiring kangas out there.
Yeah,
I wear to like my jeans and a t-shirt.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah,
extremely
they
inappropriate.
like tapped me down. They're like, no, no, no. So then I had to have like to hire a kanga and
Yeah.
like yeah.
It's
So
so
now I know if I need to go to the
ridiculous.
bank or to a government office, I need to be in like some
Bank?
There type
there,
stuff.
yeah, like you can't go in like with like ripped jeans to a
Which
bank.
banks?
No,
I don't know. I was just told
Girl.
no.
backless, whatever. No, no, no. I'm like,
Maybe if you're going for like official meetings. I've
no,
gone
no,
to
no.
banks in shorts.
I don't know. I was just warned. I was cautioned, and I'm like, I'm
You
gonna listen
said,
to that.
yeah.
I need to get
It's
the
true.
I
service
know with
done.
government offices, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I remember when I first went to Nectar, I had like black skinny
That
jeans
one you
on.
don't have a choice. That's a government office.
Even me,
Yeah,
I had to
And it's
hire
not
one of
just
those
jeans.
kangas.
It's I
even official pants.
not just official pants. I had on this dress knee length, and I remember that day we had this big meeting in one of the minister's offices at work.
Yeah,
And so after I finished there, I was going to collect my certificates. They'd already done the whole evaluation process and all that. And I get there, and the security guard tells me, "You can't go in dressed like that." And I'm like, "What?" I
is
mean,
it too?
I was in a government office just today, this morning, and I
Yeah,
was able to go in with this outfit. So what's wrong?
Did they say it was too short?
And it's the
No, it
security
shapes me.
guard.
It shapes you.
So the
So
next
if you
day,
got a shape, what are you
exactly.
supposed to
So the
wear?
next day, I was like, by the end of the day, I was like, it was towards the end of the day, I was already tapped out. I was like, you know what, I'll come for this tomorrow. So I texted the person who was assisting me. I was like, look, I was told that I can't come through with what I was wearing, and I'd already left, so he couldn't check me out through the camera. The next day, I made a point of being properly formal. Again, a dress. And the same lady tells me I can't go in. My dress is too tight. I'm like, this dress is not tight. Literally, it was not tight. There's nothing I can do about my shape.
She was just jealous your body T.
I know, right?
Fuck it.
So I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay. So I text the guy and then he's looking through the camera. And mind you, there's a lady who just passed me in jeans.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there and he's like, I don't see anybody. The dude tells me, he's like, I don't see anybody ambaye is dressed inappropriately. Kwani umevaa nguo gani? And I'm trying to explain to him, he's like, go outside, look for those ladies with the kangas. I'm like, they're not ladies. They were at the, that was NACT, the one near ITV. Yeah, there are no ladies out there. There's a cafeteria, but there are no ladies with the kangas. So I'm like, I went out, I didn't find anybody. So he's like, let me just bring the documents to you. And then he comes down and he looks at me, he's like, there's nothing wrong with what you're wearing. I'm like, tell it to her.
Yeah.
And so he processes me. I go through, and then when I'm done with him, I didn't leave with him. I left on my own. And this lady made a point of warning me, dada, next time ukija usiwe unavaa nguo ambazo zinakutoa shape sana.
First of all, why are you checking me
Your
out?
priorities are all in the wrong place, babe.
Why are you checking
Like
me
you're
out?
supposed to be tapping out and checking
All
if
in
you have
the
a
wrong
knife or a
place.
bomb or a gun.
Like,
Not
I was
like
like,
a
your
clothes that's showing out
priorities.
your figure. Like
There is
what
nothing.
if you wear like literally like
Hata
like a
nikivaa dera.
dera and
you
your
still
shape
have
is
a
still there.
figure.
You
Yeah.
still have a shape.
Exactly. I'm like, there's nothing.
What do you want me to do?
Like,
Like
just focus on making more money, man. Leave my shape alone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that with the government offices, I totally get that you have to be.
you know, maybe you can
decently-
walk in even with shorts.
Oh, I know.
don't
Like in
care
uni, there was
about
this one girl. That girl used to come to class. Oof.
Crop top shorts.
I miss those days.
Like
where
I would look
someone
at her and I'm like, if I leave the house dressed like that, my mom would
whoop
beat the crap
me.
out of me. Like, where do you think you're going?
I always used to be so happy whenever I would see someone dressed like overly exposed and come to class. I'm like, okay.
Like that girl was just
The
chaos.
confidence.
And then you know how the lecture halls are like up like
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
So she wouldn't use the door up there.
So you use the
She
one
would make
eye
a point of entering through the doors
at the
Yeah.
bottom, so
right in front
everybody-
there.
Everybody
And the
can see.
lecturer would have to like pause. And she just walks up the stairs and I'm like, damn, girl.
I love it. I honestly love it. I really love it.
And I'm always like, she can pull this in Namibian streets.
Yeah.
She's using public transportation. She's walking around the mall.
Yeah,
Oh,
she wouldn't
You
get far
cannot
here.
pull that off in
You'll
Tanzania.
get stripped.
It makes me so sad though. I feel like I'm wasting
priorities
Like you can
are so
concentrate on
wrong.
something else other than what I'm wearing.
Our priorities are so wrong in this.
I guess it's the decency culture, but how many people are actually decent?
But also,
only behind closed doors.
like on the topic of culture, I feel like we pick and choose.
Yeah.
My observation.
Yeah.
We pick and choose what is cultural, what is normal. And you can go certain places, look a certain way, and nobody's going to bat an eyelid.
course.
Like if you're going to the beach.
Or if you're in Masaki, if you're in
Yeah, or
Mikocheni, in pair
Stambwe.
of shorts, nobody's really going to bother you.
Go
And
to
if you have a
Mwananyamala.
certain type of body,
Yeah.
like she can walk around in a short skirt.
Yeah, it
And
wouldn't.
nobody's- yeah.
it wouldn't look the same. I was in the same outfit.
Exactly.
Because I have
exactly.
like long
With
legs
the curves and
the
you're
curves
tall.
and everything, and
Yeah.
I'm tall.
Yeah. So it's like a situation of picking and choosing
Yeah.
who to bully.
Yeah.
It really is bullying. And the grabbing of hands just because she looks a certain way, then you have you experienced that?
I
No,
hate
like-
that with
Oh my gosh, you're so
all
lucky.
my
Someone grabbing
life.
me?
Yeah,
Like
just to
if
say
you
hello.
were in like karaoke or something,
Yeah,
and
I
then
avoid
someone's like
karaoke.
dada dada or
Yeah.
something like
Like
just
they don't
start-
grab your hand, they don't.
Okay, so there was one time I was walking through Mwenge and someone was like, John, nakuze. And then I told them, oh, Sydney, Guse. I said it so
In the
loudly.
name of
The
Jesus.
people, they just like did this.
Parted like
They
the waters
parted
of
like
the Red
water
Sea.
in the Red
At this
Sea.
point, that's the
I was
only
just like,
way.
oh, Cindy Goose. And he was just like, whoa. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I walked to where I was going.
Because why
So
are
that
you
happened
touching me?
once. Yeah, I'm like, why are you touching me? It's not
I
gonna
can
make
hear
me.
you.
It's not gonna urge me to come and buy whatever you're selling.
Yeah.
But
that's
actually gonna
like-
make me repel.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
that's such a normalized behavior in the market. But even just on the streets,
Yeah.
you're walking by, minding your business, looking as you're looking right now. Somebody says hello to you. You probably don't hear them, or you're just not in the mood to respond. And then they grab you. Dada nakusalimia.
No, that hasn't happened.
I really
Lucky.
want to hot slap someone. People don't know that I have a lot
Very
of pent up
lucky.
anger.
Yeah, no, that
inside
hasn't
this
happened.
little
Like, I
body.
think I deal with that so much,
Really?
almost on a daily
You
basis.
need to greet the people back, girl.
Oh, Goose. From now on, that's going to be my thing.
No, I wasn't
you,
ready
Faith.
for that, and I was really not in the mood. And I was like, listen, yeah, I know where I'm going, and whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
So
I think
Yeah,
in the
so-
market, I've kind of learned how to navigate it. Somebody
Yeah.
like I can see somebody's walking up and they want to touch me, so I automatically like move away.
Yeah,
But the street situation,
you
and
just need to greet the
and
people
the
back.
thing is, most of the time I have my pods on, so I'm probably listening to something, or I'm not really paying attention, or they've greeted me on the side where my pod is on,
Yeah,
so I did
you
not
haven't
hear.
heard them, yeah.
but why are they forcing you to greet them back?
I know.
It's like a
Afu-
cultural
The
thing.
crazy part is after they greet
You have
you,
to greet everyone.
they go like, dada umependeza, nilikuwa tu nataka nikwambie. I'm like, what?
People have a lot of time in their
All
day.
of this
Yeah.
just to tell me I look good? Do you
People
think
have
I
a
do
lot
not
of
know that?
time.
I saw a TikTok video of this couple, right? They were, I think, I don't know if they were in the US or in Europe, and they were just dancing by the traffic lights. The traffic lights that has like a zebra crossing. So they were
Yeah.
like dancing. The girl was like in a short dress, like they were breaking it down. But people were just crossing. They were like minding
We
their own
can't do that
business.
here.
The caption was, "This would never happen in Africa." People are literally minding their
They'll
own
stop
business.
and be like,
I'm telling you, people were going on like it's like they
Every
were
day.
in Africa.
Just
There would have
another
been a
Tuesday.
whole crowd with people with their phones trying to take videos. They
But,
like
like-
for them, they were just dancing and people were just
I think-
crossing and
To
moving on
our
with their
credit,
li-
though, I feel like that would be such a vibe. Because yes, we're going to be paying attention, but then I guarantee somebody's gonna be there hyping you, and that makes it more fun.
it's like that guy
But
from
it's called like
Uganda.
mind
Have
your
you
own
seen-
business. Like you're going to work, you're gonna stop and watch someone dance.
No.
I don't know, I feel
Have
like
you
I would
seen
enjoy that.
Video of that Ugandan guy who like has muscles, like he has abs, so he walks through like marketplaces
And
like,
dances.
shirtless. No, he just walks like catwalks, and he's like shirtless, like his abs are defined. I mean, I be watching those videos. I'm not gonna lie, but he walks, and people stop. Like even if like someone is carrying big bananas on their heads, they'll stop and be
And
like,
follow him.
Wow. And I'm like,
What are you serving?
just be like,
No, I would actually enjoy that. But
okay, yeah.
back now to my whole
Understand.
cultural norms and picking and
Yeah.
choosing what we normalize.
Yeah.
Tanzania does that a lot. Tanzanians do that a lot.
Mm.
The whole thing of you need to be dressed a certain way, you need to look a certain way when you go to the bank, when you go to
Government offices.
government offices. I have learned
Yeah.
there are certain government offices I can walk in official pants
Yeah.
and nobody's gonna touch me.
Period.
And there's a certain aura that you need to walk with, I guess, if I should put it that
Yes,
way.
It's true. Your energy
Yeah, like-
determines who bullies you.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be like, I'm here, I'm minding my own business.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember I went to one government office when we were following our IDs.
Yeah.
So when I went back to collect mine, I was like in a little off-shoulder top and everything. And I was waiting for the security lady as I was
say
signing in to
something.
tell me,
Yeah.
like, you can't go in like that.
Yeah.
But I was so dead serious. I gave her a death stare.
Like,
And
I'm here
in my
for
head, I'm
serious
like, I
business.
dare you.
Yeah.
And I went and I got my documentation and moved.
Guys, let me just tell you. One thing
Attitude.
about having resting, I don't know if we're gonna beat
RBF.
this up.
Let's leave it at
If you
RBF.
don't
Yeah.
know, Google Translate. RBF. If you don't have a RBF, like a strong RBF face in Tanzania, you will not make it, my friend.
Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of wrapping up the culture thing, but it also works even in hospitals.
Wow.
There are certain hospitals, if you go, you can't go dressed anyhow.
I did not know that.
Imagine.
But I think whenever I went to the hospital, I was in a dress just to be on the safe side. I guess I just didn't.
So if I accidentally broke my foot and I'm in shorts and I go to the hospital, they'll say no.
Wear your Dara.
Blip.
It's the heartless
When I got my
world we
car,
live
I got
in.
into a car accident in Dodoma way back in like 2014. And I was on my way to the dentist. Actually, it was like maybe a kilometer or so from where I got the accident. So like things that shocked me actually when that happened. I get into the car crash and instead of like people coming around me and calling for help and all of that, I kid you not, because my first reaction once the car settled and everything was to jump out of the car.
Right.
And I was in like a short skirt. And I remember like people moving around me and going like, Dada, vipi, nini kimetokea? I'm like, is nobody going to call a doctor or help?
It is no one gonna call a doctor.
And so I remembered those stories of when you get into a car crash, people steal phones and stuff like that. So when I jumped out of the car, I grabbed my phone. And so I'm standing there and people around me. And I remember this one woman comes up to me and she's like, yani nyie watoto wa siku hizi mkishakuwa na magari yani ndo mnavaa vinguo vifupi. And I'm looking at this auntie and I'm thinking, that is what
She's
stuck to
supposed
you.
to ask you, are you
I
okay?
could have died.
That was the first thing you thought when you saw me, that because I have a car, then I think I can wear short stuff. I am in an accident. I am injured.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And I was
Like
so pissed.
priorities.
I was so pissed off, and I told her to the point that kama huwezi kunisaidia namba uondoke.
Yeah.
And she's like, no maana nyie mpatagi msaada. I'm like, go.
I
Nobody
didn't
give a
even
damn
ask
about
for
what you think.
Yeah.
And so now I had to call my dentist and explain, because I was already running late to the appointment. I am explaining to my dentist, and he now sends an ambulance from the hospital to come get me. And he's shocked. And this is like 30 minutes, 45 minutes into the accident. So I had to call my doctor. He sent the ambulance and everything. And
So
then
nobody called for help the whole
Nobody
time.
called for help. Like I had to sort
embarrassing,
myself out. And then I
Tanzania,
called my
because
friends
what?
from where I was working,
What?
Yeah.
my colleagues, and then the two guys actually came. And it was quite a distance from the office, because it was like on the outskirts of Dodoma at the
That's
time.
ridiculous.
Yeah, so they have to drive from the office to come sort me out. So, because I couldn't leave the car
In your
there
short
unattended.
skirt.
Yeah, so the ambulance arrived, they sort me out. The guys were there. So one of them goes with me to the hospital, the other one sorted out the car. But I'm like, all of you people, menizunguka, and none of you thinks to let me help this person.
That's
I'll
so
call
weird.
There's a
ambulance.
hospital right there. None of you.
Especially since our culture really highlights helping people.
That was a
being
shocker.
That's
I
crazy.
kid you
whatever.
not.
So it's
That was a
like,
shocker. Perhaps maybe that thing that I was out of the car and I was not visibly
yeah,
injured.
yeah.
You
Maybe
could have had a concussion.
I had a back injury. So actually when it set when I stood outside the car, so when the ambulance arrived, like I couldn't move. Like my whole left side had locked.
Oh God.
And then when they picked me up, I remember screaming like a little kid, and like
The
the pain,
pain.
it was
Ooh.
intense. And this whole time, pole, I'm like, what is your pole supposed to do?
I'm just
That is
going back
crazy.
to that woman now.
There's
getting mad all
honestly
over
nothing
again.
that annoys me in this country like pole.
Pole.
I don't tell people when I'm sick, when I'm going through stuff, because chances are I'm going to get a pole. What
And
am I
then-
supposed to do with
Do
your
the
pole?
Yeah.
I hate that word. I'm sorry, guys.
You're
like
sick in bed.
I
You
know
can't go
it's
to
it's
hospital.
well
Pole.
meaning. Yeah, I know it's
but
well
pole,
meaning.
uko wapi, njoo nikuchukue, I take you to the hospital.
Exactly. Do something.
Like solution.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give me a solution. You're
Yeah,
telling me
help me.
pollen. Nanja, pole.
Bruh. I get that.
Why are you asking me how I'm doing? Why are you asking me if I've
you can't
eaten?
help.
If you're not going to create a solution for me, you know? So,
So let's be
so the dress
solution-oriented,
situation,
guys.
I also learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Kwamba, even in certain hospitals, you need to be dressed a certain way, because that hospital that I was going to was a private hospital, but for the x-rays and all of that, I had to go to the government hospital. So I get to the government hospital and they look for a kanga and like mtandio and
Bruh.
I kid you not.
Oh, I'm dying here and you're
You're
focused
scared
on
about
looking
my
for
dera.
a kanga and a dera. Kwani, what is it? Aren't you a doctor? Shouldn't you know human autonomy at this point?
That shocked me. Government hospital. But you mentioned something about like healthcare in Tanzania. I would rather hear it from you because me at this point I'm a private hospital kind of person because I can't
didn't
go
know
through
that. For example, like when I came and I needed to see, let's say, like I don't know if it was an eye doctor or something. I don't remember what it was. And then my auntie basically explained to me that like you should first go to Mwana Nyamala, get a referral to then like you can't go straight to Mwimbili, which I found so strange because in Namibia, whether you're health insured or not, nothing is stopping you, for example, going into Katutura Hospital
or
Central Hospital or the Roman Catholic Hospital. Or if you want to go to the hospitals in Kleine Kopeledi, Pohamba, or whatever hospital, you just go there, especially if you're going to see a GP. GPs are like accessible anyway.
Yeah.
You just go there. If you have health insurance, you show them your health insurance card. Then they book you an appointment, or if there's a slot, you get in, you see your GP. Then if you need to see a cardiologist, a gynecologist, or like whatever, the GP then writes you a referral.
Yeah, and then
The referral letter says, okay, I have examined this patient. This is the medical insurance, or if they don't have, but this is the patient, and I feel they need further tests. So this is goes to the specialist doctor so and so at this hospital. Then you go with that referral letter. So the referral is not from a hospital to go to another hospital. No, it's from a doctor, a GP, to
see
go
a
and see a
specific-
specialist.
like
To see a neurosurgeon, a gynecologist, or whatever.
whatever's
A
tailored to your
pulmonologist,
needs.
a dermatologist.
Yeah.
So I get here and I'm like, you do not have access to Muimbili Hospital. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, no, you need a referral. I'm like, what do you mean I need a referral? I'm not going to see a
see a
specialist.
GP.
To see a GP. They're like, it's because the GP is in Muimbili. You have to start at the district level hospital. You get a referral from there. Then you take that referral, which, by the way, expires, I think, after 2 days or something. So
And
if
we're
you're
not
like
counting
really sick,
the intense queues and stuff in the
so if you're like
hospitals.
really sick, you still need to go through that referral stuff and then finally get a slot to see the doctor.
And make sure you have a kanga, just in case.
Yeah. So I found that one so strange. It was like, I was just like, I couldn't understand it. Up to now, I still don't understand it. And even if, let's say, for example, I have like a skin condition and my dermatologist is in Mwimbili, right? So I get the referral. First of all, there's a different referral for when you're insured and when you're not.
Yeah.
If you're not insured, you need a referral, you go see the doctor. Once you get insurance, you need to go back, get a referral from the same hospital that shows your insurance card. Then you go back to the specialist. Once your insurance lapses after a year, you need to go through the same process. And sometimes like that, I think it has like a time period or something. Like, I was just like so mind boggled. I'm like, this doctor has been treating me for a year, but since my health insurance has expired and I need to get a new card, I need to go back to Mwananyamala, get a referral to go back to the same doctor who's been seeing me the whole of last year.
Yeah, because you're a new patient again.
I'm a new patient
I've
again.
never been
That's-
to public hospitals.
No, so that's the only
always
way
just
I had
like,
to
wow.
go through that.
Yeah.
That was before I even knew about the private hospitals. But like when I went to Rabinincia, I think I just like called the doctor before and they're like, you can come in at this time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what? This was there? This
This was an option.
Was an option?
Yeah.
So I didn't know that.
And you see the doctor the same day.
I
Yeah.
saw the doctor. I
get
paid what
paid.
what I needed to pay, and I was out of
bunch
there.
of meds and you're out. Yeah. That's how it should
So
work.
I didn't know that because I was like, oh, Muimbili Hospital. I need to see a doctor there. They're like, honey,
But that
follow the correct protocol.
never
why does
been
that
to a public
complicate
hospital.
healthcare?
But
Because I'm trying to imagine-
I still don't.
Is it shortage of doctors? Because like she said, like maybe one day you're
But that-
working here.
No, but I
No,
don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no, no.
and you're
It's
working here.
not because I still don't get the concept. How is the referral from Mwananyamala Hospital gonna help me see the doctor? I'm still sick, right?
Yeah.
How is that referral helping me? And
'Cause
probably I still need to
All
pay
this
here and
does
then there.
is delay
It
service.
delays. If you're sick, and you have to first go to Mwana Nyamala or wherever first to get a referral,
and
Yeah.
then go back
and
they're
then
sick.
go to another queue in the hospital where you're supposed to go to. I feel like that's delaying the healthcare. Like it's delaying
Maybe
your.
this is what encourages a lot of people to just self-medicate at home.
They're
True.
self-medicating. They're
True.
going to like pharmacists. They're
And explain the
steaming.
situation.
They go to-
Yeah.
They
your
have
pharmacy-
malaria. They're like steaming with herbs. I'm like,
your pharmacist becomes your new
doctor,
GP.
yeah.
Like I have these symptoms, then they're like, okay, I'll give you this.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's crazy. Like, oh my God.
Like,
I don't
first
think
go
I
to
have
the
it.
hospital in Kawe, get a referral. First of all, you get there, there's a long queue.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm just here for referral. Like, you need a
And you will
just-
meet the same queue at
And
Mwimbili.
the thing is, it's also a risk to you as a patient. Your immune system
It's
is already low.
compromised.
yeah, it's already yeah.
And now you're around people who are sick or even probably sicker than you. So it's like, it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, you're going there, you might catch something else in the process. Like, I don't, like,
Maybe
it's just
a
science.
money-making scheme.
I don't get it.
Wow.
And then the way the health insurance like kind of like went up between last year and this year, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be insured. This year I was like,
I'm just
I
gonna
looked at
tough it out.
I looked at my messages. I'm like, so here it was 20,000, there it was 16, 18, what? That doesn't even get to like Lucky Moja. And you want me to pay insurance of how much? I'm good. I'll pay cash when I get sick, if I get sick.
And you will not get sick.
I
in
mean,
the name of
M-Pesa does
Jesus.
have health insurance, so
Yo, you know, I yeah, let me not go there. Yeah.
Is it worth it?
okay. Now I'm curious.
No, like let's rather not.
Faith, don't do this to me. I mean, this is them improving their services.
We'll talk off camera.
Why?
okay, like,
it's not
I
a
inqu-
government institution.
no,
they
no,
gotta
no.
improve.
No,
them.
I
Different
inquired
level.
about it before, and then I just opted to not being insured at all. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very curious, but okay.
We'll
Off
find
screen.
out.
We'll proceed. We'll proceed. Vodacom will give you guys your feedback after this.
Stay tuned.
Don't
Stay
cancel my
tuned for
Vodacom.
Stay tuned.
Don't do that.
Okay. All right. So the thing that, by the way, I don't know why we didn't discuss this earlier. The thing that I really loved and enjoyed about coming back here
Mhm.
was the ease of moving money.
Ooh, yeah.
That made me so happy.
You can be selling koroshos or karanga and you will make money.
Yeah, the M-Pesa, also the mobile money
The
services,
mobile money service is
the
like
flexibility.
lipa
Yeah,
number things. That's
because
good.
that thing of, you know, when I'm in Nam, I need to have cash, and I hate walking around with cash. And there's certain times, kuna like cut-off period, you go, the services are all closed and stuff like that. Even with that e-wallet situation.
e-wallets and stuff.
Yeah, but I think that one needs also to be linked to a bank or something.
Yeah, it has to be linked to a bank. But
It's
like in Namibia, well, you can still pay with your banking app. For example,
Yeah, but
I had,
like I'm there for
FNB,
like a short period of time. So if I go to Kenya, if I go to Uganda, I can still make use of my
the
mobile money,
money.
M-Pesa, Airtel
well,
money,
that's like an Eastern Africa thing. It's East Africa. I feel
Zambia
like,
as
yeah,
well.
You can use your M-Pesa.
Yeah,
there.
Zambia, you can use Airtel money, but they also have MTN. So you can use MTN as well.
Well, I guess like Namibia is different. It's like MTC.
And it's so cut off because you can send money with mobile money in Tanzania to South Africa.
yeah,
to
yeah.
Zambia.
I know that. And
Yeah,
Kenya. Right.
and other international countries, but you can't send it to Namibia. And it's the same with the banks. And with FNB, I actually had to close my FNB bank account here in Tanzania because my thinking was I can link it to my FNB in Namibia. But the process,
Right. with
the
like-
ridiculous cuts.
That's crazy.
It was
I don't
actually
like the
cheaper.
cuts.
It was actually cheaper to have my CRDB account and then just withdraw cash in Namibia, even though even that is still expensive.
Yeah, I know with like CRDB, you can get like that gold card
Yeah.
that allows you to like swipe outside the country.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I did. I also had to learn the hard way. I got stranded with my regular green Visa card. And then when I came back, I'm like, guys, what's up with my account? Nini. So I had to go through a whole process. I don't know if you know Wesley Urasa.
Yeah, I know.
So I had to like send, because Wesley has a Tanzanian NMB account. So I sent money to, my app was still working, my CRDB app. So I sent money to Wesley's NMB account in TZ, and then he gave me the equivalent of cash in Namibia. I'm like, if I didn't have that option,
That's crazy.
what would I have done?
Right. I still have my FNB Namibia account and the app on my old phone, so I keep that.
Yeah, I
for-
actually, so I
for
enjoy
transactions and
that
stuff. Yeah.
the flexibility of cash in TZ.
Yeah.
It really makes me happy. All right, so I feel like we're coming to the end of our session. We've talked about what?
She likes
You
having
have
me here.
questions?
I do.
You have
No, I
questions?
just like having Faith around.
Mhm.
All right, and when we were coming in, we talked about like the food. When we go to Nam, people,
Ooh, yeah. Like when I go back to Namibia, people gonna be like, "What you eating?" I'm like, one thing, Tanzania is food.
Food.
food is life.
And that
Food
fish,
is
bro.
amazing here. Varieties, even vegetables. Like
Yeah.
in Namibia, for green leaves, whatever, it's like lettuce, spinach, if you're
spinach,
lucky,
yeah.
Lettuce.
and cabbage.
Yeah, I think those are
that's
like
about it.
yeah.
Or you can have
Like
like
if you want
sweet
to, if you
cabbage.
want the broccolis and the green beans, like you're bougie.
yeah, and then they'll probably be frozen. The
Yeah.
green beans will be
And
frozen.
here
The
it's
peas.
so easy
It's
to
right there
get-
at the
It's
supermarket.
right there. Like
yeah.
there's what? Matembele amiatano. That stuff we don't have.
Like green beans, the
I
miatano in
didn't know you
Tanzania
guys were
is a
suffering like
lot.
this in Namibia.
Like even when my brothers come here, they like eat. They're like, food is so the prawns are even bigger. Let's
Exactly.
Everything is bigger, better. Oh, fruits. Like I remember I was telling someone, like I would buy a pineapple this side. They're like, "What do you mean a pineapple?" I'm like, "A pineapple is this size,"
And
and
the
it would be so
avocados.
expensive. The avocados in Namibia are like this size,
And then
they're
they're
so
not
expensive.
like and then
I
they
bought
sell
one
them in
like
like
this
in
big
those
yesterday.
styrofoam packs. Like
Yeah.
you get like two of
Two
those,
for like
and they're not
30
even
rand.
like the creamy
Good one.
type of avocados.
Juicy,
There's a
nothing.
post
Like
I once
that
put up on my
banana.
IG, like this huge avocado, and then I have my Namibian friends going like, "Oh my god, that is so tasty! That has got to be expensive," and I'm like, "No."
It wasn't expensive. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I bought yesterday was so amazing. I bought an avocado like this big, right? And I'm like, I really hope when I cut into this avocado, it's
a
good.
one.
And I did.
was so
and I was
satisfactory.
like,
I remember there was
That
a
is so
time,
green.
I think in Pick and Pay Namibia, they had a sale on avocados. I
Mm.
kid you not, my friend posted on his on his Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, guys, avocados are on sale. Please, like, guys, it's for like, I don't know,
It's
just
time.
$5 Namibian. Because there was a time avocados were like going to 40
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah, I
Oh my
know.
God.
So this guy, he's a working person. He's got a job and everything.
like,
He's like,
"It's the
guys,
time. Now is the
he like took a
time."
picture of like the avocados on sale with the
The Black
price.
Friday of avocados happening right
And
now.
they're tiny, but still, the price was So the food here is
The
good.
food is incredible.
It's
and
incredible.
You know what my mom
Varieties.
did at the new house now?
Yeah.
She turned the backyard, like a part
Into
of
a
the backyard,
garden,
into
yeah.
a garden.
Yeah.
You've been there.
No, I haven't, but
haven't
I
been to-
remember she was telling me about the vegetables. and
Yeah,
everything,
so like she actually competes with the woman Brocks in the neighborhood because now
wow.
the people are coming to buy from her. So I sometimes when Dad comes to Tanzania or the last time I went, I bought them seeds and stuff for lady
That's
finger.
responsible.
Is it bamia?
Yeah.
Firstborn.
The nyanya chungus.
You're not technically supposed to transport that cross borders.
I mean, yeah, because
You
it's like
can.
packets. You
Yeah.
can, as
Yeah,
long as they
you
don't
can.
exceed the customs. Nanili, the scientist in UCAP and Benny, chill.
This is Africa. This is Africa.
I
Don't
know
stress
people
me.
transport mandazis and chapatis.
Yeah.
I
to
know
borders, so
to the states.
let me keep quiet. But technically, you're not supposed to transport seeds and stuff.
Yeah, so I carry that for her. Papaya,
Should have taken
mchicha.
mchicha and matembele.
I did mchicha. So the first time she got mchicha, apparently it didn't work because she planted close to winter, so they wilted.
Yeah.
The weather wasn't, and I think the land hadn't yet
Yeah.
picked up that well. You know, Nam is a lot. It's very
dry.
desert. It's
Yeah.
dry, arid, and all that. So I went, and so she always takes photos. She's like, "This is from my garden." Like she's got these huge carrots, sweet potatoes,
Lovely.
and then she sells this to her neighbors. Like when you go to Pick and Pay or Food Lovers, like a pack of spinach, you get like 5 leaves of spinach, 6, 7 leaves. And then she sells them to her neighbor, and it's like a big bunch that you can barely wrap your hand around.
yeah.
And her neighbors are just there coming to buy stuff. They no longer go to the supermarket.
Right.
And now
it's
the
like
thing with
nice
my
and
mom,
organic.
the
Yeah.
thing with my mom, she's such a mom.
Yeah.
She's not even selling like at competitive prices. I'm like, why?
They're
Like the
"Yeah."
5 leaves are like $15.
You can sell a bunch for 50.
For 20
or 20,
at
In
least.
Namibia, is there no culture like how we have here with the with the mamas? You see the mamas who sell like the produce and everything.
So they're
do you just have to
there,
go to
but
the
in very
market or what?
specific places. And it's
Locations
not
are
like,
in the town.
yeah.
not
So
in
like
the
I know in
city.
Katutura, there's
They
a
do,
market
yeah.
there. And some of them are even like
Crazy.
foreign women.
Yeah, most of them actually.
Yeah,
I
like the
remember like when we
Congolese
needed
women.
like during winter in Namibia, and we needed like the bananas from Tori.
Yes, from
like,
Tori.
Yeah.
there's someone
There was
in
a Burundi
Katutura.
lady.
Yeah, there's someone from Burundi or Congo. She
Yeah,
used to like.
she used to, because when
She would have like lorries bringing them
Yeah.
from Bukoba.
Yeah.
And we'd like flock to her. She's like, Anandisi. Then you go there, you see all the Tanzanians and Ugandans.
We knew
like,
it.
we're like,
And the Nigerians.
and Nigerians.
You know, we
And the
don't play
pumpkin
about our
leaves.
bananas.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I used to buy bananas from the same lady for Zion when he
Yeah.
started on
Yeah.
solids. And I remember this one lady, they're not used to like proper East African food. So
Right.
my son and her son are the same. Actually, her son is like 2 months older than mine. But my son was physically
Like chubby.
bigger,
Yeah.
chubbier than hers. And she'd be like, what are you feeding him? And then I showed her like my food prepping process. Mtori tu wa kawaida, but like I pre-prep with the meats and the veggies and
Yeah.
everything. And then like you blend.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God, the food is so tasty. Where are you guys buying this? So I had to teach her how to like make the mtori with the
Yeah.
bananas, with the potatoes, with butternut. Like she would just boil and then mash it. And I'm like,
yeah, that's nothing.
that
The
doesn't
kid-
taste nice. Like the
yeah,
kid doesn't
you know,
even have the
enjoy
motivation to
it,
eat.
yeah.
Right.
The same with the fruits. Like I would boil like apples, soften them a bit with like
Yeah,
cinnamon, and
and
then
then
when he was
applesauce.
teething,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
give him that with and the carrots as well.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, like you need to teach me all this. And so one time at church, she finds this. We had bought pumpkin leaves ni majani ya maboga.
Mboga,
Pumpkin leaves.
Asking the wrong person.
Guys, pumpkin leaves ni nini? Maboga, sindio? Yeah, so we bought pumpkin leaves. There are those ones you have to like peel them.
Ah,
Those ones, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a whole exercise with my mom in the
I used to
kitchen.
like doing it.
I've
I
never
hated
done
it.
that
So
before.
fun.
I never
I
done
hated
that
it.
before. And my mom is like, so you peel and then it's like
You
the
pull,
veins.
yeah, and then it's like the
Exactly.
veins come off.
I had never
so
done that in my life before.
I
satisfying.
actually hated that.
I had,
So
my first time doing it was like a few months ago, and I'm like, guys, this is a long process. Like, and you have to like sit and like,
So you do that, I think, with pumpkin leaves and the beans, if I'm not wrong. I'd be lying, guys. I'm sorry.
Beans.
The leaves.
Oh, leaves. I heard
I think
beans. I was
majani ya
like,
kunde.
I don't know, right?
Forgive us, guys. We are Tanzanian still. So
Proud,
she
proud.
comes. We're like a church. We had bought. The ladies at the market had actually bought these, so there were a lot. So we bought the veggies, we bought like a lot of stuff. So we were sitting in the foyer at the church, and our pastor, they're Nigerian, so they're also familiar with the process of preparing these things. So we're sitting there peeling these things and like putting them aside. And I remember this one Namibian pastor coming like, "What are you guys doing? What is that?" This is we usually give this to cattle. Ma'am, this is nutrition.
bruh.
This is food. What do you mean you give this to livestock?
Probably because if they probably tried cooking it, it was too tough.
It was too tough. Yeah, they don't do the peeling
the
thing.
peeling thing. So,
Yeah. So she was really shocked. And so we're there, like, as the East Africans and the West Africans, we're now like
Just vibing.
the de facto teachers on
Yeah.
nutrition and food and everything.
Because our food is bomb. I'm
And
not
it's
even
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
such
is.
like you remember how people would show up for those Tanzanian gala dinners? Like the tickets would sell out so fast.
because of the food,
The food,
honey.
man.
food, honey.
The food was life. And
And,
the
and,
vibes of-
and shout out to
Stingy
Auntie
either.
Zena and your mom.
and my mom.
Guys, in Namibia, when I'm craving chapatis, vitumbua, I'm like, I'm not gonna slave in the kitchen. Shikamo Auntie Zena. Shikamo Auntie Tomeka. Yes, chapatis, bajias, sambusa. We order.
I
Her
love that
mom
for
and
you
Auntie
guys.
Zena.
Yeah.
My
For all
mom
the
stopped cooking
catering.
nowadays. It's my dad that cooks most of the times. My mom said I'm retired from that.
We had to
I feel
learn how
like
to
the
cook because of
only
that.
like Tanzanian food like I would cook was probably like pilau and like my mom's mandazis. But
Yeah.
like if I'm having a party or I'm having guests and I want Tanzanian food, like I would order in the chapatis from either her mom or Auntie Zena. Chapati, vitumbua, and samosas.
Samosas,
I
yeah.
Your
love
mom's
samosa.
samosas were mom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
a
even Happy used to make
samosa
them. I
Happy,
used to
yeah. So
be,
my sister actually does pastries.
Yeah.
I would do the like the savory stuff. So the
Yeah.
pilaus, the biryanis, the baked
I could
chickens
do
and
the
stuff.
sweet stuff.
Yeah, we had to learn how to cook that way because my mom would be like, I'll be damned before you get married and your husband returns you because you don't know how to cook. And I run a catering business. She
That
would force
reminds
us in the kitchen.
Reminds me of my friend Anna. Like at church, we're like in Namibia, we're at like this youth group, and then at one point, like the girls like our age, let's say the ones in their 20s, early 30s, they're like, "Oh, you guys can cook," and then like it was me, Anna, and Hope.
Yeah.
And we're like, they're like, they were so shocked we can cook. And we go like, it's because our moms can cook. They're like, are they caterers? I'm like, no, they are our moms.
Like you can't be
They
Tanzanian and not cook. And this is the thing that people
people
are always
forget.
surprised about in
Yeah,
Tanzania.
like you will see a
'Cause they're
woman,
like,
she's
people
like a
forget,
lawyer,
right?
Yeah.
she's a CEO, but she can cook a meal.
Lucinda, I was saying this point the other day, like, yeah, sure, we haven't really necessarily grown up in Tanzania or whatever, but people forget that our moms are still black.
Yeah,
They're
not just still black, they're still
Tanzanians.
Tanzanian. Like they
So,
really,
yes.
like our parents really went out of their
Yeah.
way to make sure that they instill those
Those
Tanzanian
Tanzanian
values and
values.
Yeah,
lessons
you gotta
and
know how to
stuff.
cook.
Because I
Basic.
remember there was,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Auntie Marsha.
Yeah, I know.
So Auntie Marsha comes home once and I'm cooking pilau
Yeah.
and she's shocked. You can cook pilau, mwanangu. And I'm like, yeah.
Like, why
And
wouldn't I?
another time she comes, she finds me cleaning a fish. Like it was a huge fish. And she's shook. She's shook that I can actually cook
Like-
fish and not just cook, like clean it. She went to class. She was at NASA that day for some reason. She goes to class, teaches, comes back to taste the fish.
Just to make
And
sure.
she's like, I need to find you a husband. Like
Why is cooking always equivalent
related
to a
husband. But like
husband?
it was such a nice, refreshing thing because I'm looking at her and Auntie Marsha.
Come on now.
Don't you know how to do
but
this?
then I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Because in Namibia, like a girl or lady could be your age, and the only thing she knows how to do is fry an egg
Yeah.
and to order KFC and whatever.
Yeah.
They can make potato salad and they can brine meat. Like
They
barbecue, they
Yeah,
can.
they can do proper
They can do
barbecues.
barbecue and like the roaster bread. It's like the bread
Yeah.
that you fry on the top of the fire.
And the pop, like ugali.
And the pop.
yeah.
That's it, honey.
But like if you
like,
want
and
like proper
rice,
food, like a proper
this
rice.
Play
I went to a
about
party
me?
once. This lady
The rice was
married.
undercooked?
No, not just undercooked. She's married to a Tanzanian, so she was so confident she knows how to make pilau. And I'm looking at her process and I'm thinking, babe,
Honey, you
All
got
right.
it wrong.
This
okay,
ain't my house.
not my house, not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah.
So she cooks this pilau, and she didn't put garlic.
Ooh,
She comes puts
sin.
garlic later.
No.
And the thing with pilau is you need
You
to
have
fry
to
the
fry
garlic
the
with
thing
the
is
with the
first,
with the
yeah, the
spices and
spices,
everything.
yeah.
Before you put
And
the
so-
rice in.
The food, the rice, like you can feel it's coated with the spicing.
But it's
But the
They're
spices are
color.
not cooked. No,
Yes,
they're not cooked through. So there's
yeah.
that powdery, choking taste to it. And I go home and I'm like, Mom, you remember that lady married to that guy that you told me about, that Tanzanian guy? She's like, yeah. I'm like, she cooks pilau today. My mom was like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, no.
No, it wasn't.
not at all.
And then she starts laughing. I'm just like, why didn't you teach? I'm like, in whose house?
Right.
You want me to get beaten?
Don't spit on your food.
Why you wanted to steal my
Nionekane I'm
man?
involving myself in
Yeah,
people.
yeah. That's what they're going to
My mom
think.
just laughed. No, you should have taught her. I'm like, nope. She says she knows how to make pilau.
Let
Yeah.
it be.
So
She'll
I sat-
learn with time. And if
Yeah,
her
but then
husband
like in
loves her,
these,
he'll teach
that's
her.
why we're saying it's not African, but Tanzanian moms will make sure their daughters can cook. Even
Yeah.
if you don't like to cook, she'll just make sure you can.
That it's a
Because we can't really say
life skill.
African because like I know in like for example Namibia they don't cook.
Yeah.
Like you will they would think if you're cooking you're probably a housewife.
Yeah.
Like it would be so strange. You're an actual doctor, or you're
But
a
you know how to
CEO,
cook.
or you're a CA, you're a banker, and you're cooking.
Yeah.
It's like almost alien. It's like so like they kind of like compartmentalize and like you're a career woman or you're like more of a house person.
Yeah.
So
That's
they
so
to
weird.
them it can be like 2 in 1. It's
Because
like
here in Tanzania, your mom could be like a doctor and still come back from being a
Work,
doctor
yeah.
and cook.
or at
still,
least
you know.
weekends she will cook like
Yeah.
the Sunday meals. She
Yeah.
would like
for
because if
sure.
she's a doctor and she's on call, she can't be like cooking every
All the
night.
time,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but like
So like she will make sure Sunday lunch. Like I
is
remember
on
when we were
top.
living in Kenya, my mom would do that. Like Sunday lunch was like the best.
Every Sunday
Yeah.
I knew we
Yeah.
were having pilau. Like I just know every Sunday pilau.
What happened to that culture? Who even told us that Sundays are for pilau?
For pilau.
I guess
But it
it's like
was
one of
such-
those like it's like a family day. You go to
Tradition,
church
yeah.
together, you come back, and like
It's a
mommy's
good
cooking
day.
lunch.
It was such a like
Pilau day.
something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Every
And my mom would
Sunday.
actually, because we used to go to church at like 9:30, 10ish.
Yeah.
So like before we leave the house,
She
she has
did
cooked pilau. So like as you're getting ready for church, there's that scent of pilau. You're like, Mom, why are you doing this to us? And then when church is
evil.
out, we're rounding each other up like, guys, get to the car. We have pilau at
waiting
home.
for us.
We have pilau waiting at
God
home.
bless
And on those
pilau.
rare occasions that maybe she gets an order for like samosas and
Yeah,
chapatis
there's
the
always
day
the
before. So there's
leftovers.
always those that she's prepared. So we're just like, guys, in the car, everybody. Like
Be nice.
suddenly we're even rounding up our parents, like, can you cut
Finish
this
the
networking sessions?
discussions.
Like, sure, we are hungry. We need to
The
bow.
fellowship, we need to
We're
swallow shit.
hungry.
Yeah, yeah. So like it's always a shock
It's an unspoken
when
rule.
look like people in Tanzania find out that I can cook
Yeah.
or that she can bake or she can do this.
Yeah.
Like how?
Like, yeah, guys, I'm
Wewe
not
mtoto wa kisho
disabled.
unajua kupika. Like the amount of times people have assumed that I would eat KFC because I don't know how to come. Like you people don't understand how much I ate KFC at UNAM.
In universe.
Right? Like,
God.
I never crave KFC here.
It's the one thing I
Yeah,
just I can't.
even me.
Yeah,
in
KFCs
university,
and the
I
burgers and the pizzas.
abused fast food in
Like,
uni.
it was
I don't
right
even
there.
care for it.
Like
KFC
that
was open 24 hours.
24
Yeah,
exactly
24/7.
24/7 and then like
Especially
the taxi rank where I used to go
Yeah.
get the taxis to UNAM.
It's just
KFC
by
pale in
KFC,
town, yeah.
in
So
town.
like you get your lunch
Yeah.
in the morning, you go with it to school. It's not such a big deal. So
like
that
when you leave uni late, you're going to get KFC.
KFC, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
And
that, by the
of-
way, emergency food. So like, I wouldn't crave like I actually told someone if someone takes me on a date and
And
they're
they
going to
take it to
KFC,
KFC.
I'm like nah.
Miss me with that.
Miss me with that. Like
First of all,
let's go to
women
Snow
take-
Cream rather. Let's have ice cream. Like
Exactly.
I'm like
Some people at this big age still
People
take
still,
people
KFC
to
and
People-
Mary
people-
Brown is like
yeah.
a date spot. Like it's a
someone
hot
was like,
date spot.
I was having a discussion with some people that guys like if I'm taken for a date in KFC, I'm like it's so good. I'm like no.
Guy,
Yeah, that's
we're
a
not
date.
16.
It's not that like
It's not that, like,
it's
it's-
different. It's
Here,
different.
the
You know-
culture
you know,
around
the-
KFC is different.
Yeah, because
I
they didn't
guess,
grow
but
with it.
still.
So they're used to
So
this
weird.
pilau nini. So mtu akimpeleka mali kuna pilau sijui nini, they're like,
Yeah.
why?
But
Take me to
KFC.
KFC. And
Yeah.
for us, we grew up with KFC, so it's
Yeah.
like, by
The
the
very
way.
opposite, yeah. So like the comments that unaonekana unakula sana KFC. I'm like, if I ate KFC, would I look like
Yeah,
this?
look like this. Like I would be like
Look it.
I would be showing
Like my body would be.
showing KFC.
Oh, I ate too much KFC in university to even care about
Yeah.
KFC.
Right.
And now that's like somebody says that like it's a big thing. So I'm like, no, I cook for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, you can cook. What can you cook? Najua kupika pilau. I'm like,
I really hate
Why is that a
question
go-to?
of like, what can you cook? It's like, why am I under
just be like,
I know we're
Food that
running
I
out of
eat.
time, but like it's always fascinating when I cook and I'm talking like I love making comfort foods like the pastas and like proper creamy pasta. Like I can make you pasta and chicken in like a million ways with noodles. My son loves those, so
Yeah.
he can eat noodles day in day out
Yeah.
as long as
Stir
we
fry.
get creative with them.
Yeah.
And so I remember this one time I made this creamy pasta, the butterfly ones.
Alfredo?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the butterfly pasta. So I did like a cute little creamy thing, not even like traditional Alfredo with the cream sauce and everything. I mix and match my own. I would put in different types of cheeses, cream cheese and stuff like that. And so it's like
Yeah,
nice and rich. And then you have like the pasta, cream. And I stir fry that with veggies and different types of meats and all that. And then I made that with a guac.
love
But
guac.
And I remember this
Tamale.
lady looking at the pasta. It was like a little house party that we did. And she's like, naiki ni nini? Hivi vitu mimi siviwezagi. And I'm like, rather than
Okay.
discredit something,
Just
try it.
taste
Why don't
it
you just
and then
try
say
it?
how you.
Yeah.
And then she eats it, and then later she comes to me and she's like, unaweza ukaniwekea kingine niondoke nacho? I'm like, no.
Period.
I was pissed.
Yeah, because
Like no.
I was so, it was not my house, it was my friend's house.
I'll say
And so my friend
ukiwezi.
goes like, no, it's okay, it's not such a big deal. Don't make a big deal out of it. I'm like, no, she was just
it is
disrespectful.
a big deal because like you didn't even try it. You knocked it
Yeah, because
before
she
you
looked at
tried
me,
it.
heard that I'm the one who prepared it, looked at me, and automatically
you,
thought,
yeah.
she can't cook. And then she has the audacity to ask for takeout.
Well, there ain't no extras here, madam.
Haukiwezi.
Bye.
Haukiwezi, yeah. Haukiwezi. Utakiweza? Unataka kupeleka wapi? Ukaniroge?
Yo. And in Tanzania, that's an actual real possibility.
Right, like that's like hey, utalogo. I'm like, excuse me, are we like in the
Okay,
Middle
so now
Ages?
as we're closing, Faith, you've been here a year and a half now?
Yeah,
Your Swahili has improved, right? Like really, really well.
tremendously, like yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's been like it's like okay, like this.
I love that.
It
Okay.
has to,
Constant success.
Really?
has to, yeah.
All right. I'm going
But don't
to
like be asking me
Yeah,
methalis and
why?
stuff. Like I'm just like I ain't got
What
time
did
for
you-
proverbs and like sayings and whatnot.
I'm going to ask you to translate for me.
Oh, girl, why? Why put me to the test? Oh
You knew
Lord,
you were
You're a
gonna get tested.
businesswoman.
guys, please
There's
don't
some things
laugh.
in it.
So this is the funny section of the podcast. Give it to me. Comedy section.
Mbazi.
What?
Mbazi.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Oh, no, now look, the tester.
You can.
The tester.
I can.
mwenyewe.
You go sokoni
Mm-hmm.
and you say, dada samani namba mbazi.
So I sense like it's something you can buy from a market.
It is.
I don't know what it is.
Is it
I don't
something
know.
you can eat?
Okay, pilipili manga.
That is like some sort of like pepper
Uh-huh.
or like chili. I know pili pili is like chili or
Uh-huh.
pepper. Manga.
You're halfway there.
Is it like the green peppers?
No.
No,
It's on
that's hoho.
Yeah.
That's hoho. What? I know pili pili hoho, guys. Pili pili manga. It's probably the chilies.
No.
What is it?
And I know you use it. It's black pepper.
Oh wow!
Bro, I was gonna say it's those
You should have
things
just
that
done
are-
this. Should have done this. Black pepper. Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
said comedy
Okay.
section.
I feel like this one will be easy. Karafu.
No. Ooh, clove. Girl, I needed to learn karafu because I sell clove water spray.
Mdarasini.
Ooh, that's also a spice.
Yeah.
Dalasini.
I feel so good that I actually know this one.
No, you've been here for
I think I
years.
know this one too, actually. But I'm not gonna say anything.
Dalasini.
Let's see if Faith knows.
Is it in pilau?
In pilau, yes.
Can you bake with it?
Yes.
Is it cinnamon? Oh, when you said bake.
Okay. Iliki.
Ooh, iliki. It is cardamom.
Okay. Okay.
My mom
Oh,
makes
fire.
mandazis with iliki.
With it, yeah?
Mm.
All right. Sabuni ya unga ni nini?
Powdered soap.
Like washing.
Like washing soap. Powdered soap. Yeah.
And why do you keep looking at us so evilly when you're
Like,
asking
you're
us
not
that?
supposed to know
Like,
this. You're answering too quickly.
You're like,
Okay, just like a rapid Nanili piece of advice. When you bake, right? In Tanzania, bakers sometimes tend to measure like their prices based on, I think, size ya cake. Sijui kilo
No,
ngapi.
kilograms.
Yeah.
Which I found so strange because in Namibia, it would be like the diameter of the cake. So you're like, I want a 15 centimeter cake or 25 centimeter cake. Then you base your prices on the size, on the flavor, and then they send you a picture and you're like, okay, this has fondant, it has deco, it's dripping, it's ganache, it's what, buttercream. Yeah, so
How do you charge? Like
me, like I do it the same way I do it in Namibia. I can calculate my ingredients. I look at the size. I look at the deco. If I have to do a lot of fondant work, a lot of flowers, that's extra work, extra fondant, and then I price accordingly.
So if I ask you, can you please bake me a 1.5 kg
So now-
cake, you'd have to convert it. in
No,
your
I
mind?
don't even know. Like, not
like
only recently I
1.5
started.
is in kilograms.
Now, only recently I started weighing cakes because I
Yeah.
noticed like people are like, I need a 1 kg cake.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
that's
what if my 1 kg cake is like smaller circumference but higher, you're gonna think it's smaller
Yeah.
than one that's like broader but
yeah.
like here.
Yeah.
I've
I'm like,
never
it
heard
weighs
of
the
that.
same. It's just that this one's smaller but higher,
Structure
and
is
then like,
different. Yeah.
so I need to start weighing my cakes apparently.
Yeah. Yes, because I've actually never heard about the non-Median version of doing cakes.
That's
in
the
the
only way I
That's
know.
what we're used to.
Yeah,
I know
like
about
so
the
when
KG
someone was
ones.
like kg, I'm like, ain't got time to be weighing my cake, so am I weighing it per kg? It's like the flavor and everything.
So I learned the kilograms, and also another baker once asked me, how many people is it for?
Yeah, I also used to do. You can do that also in Namibia because
Yeah.
like even if you just go on Google and you say cake sizes per serving, it kind of like shows you like maybe a 15 centimeter cake
Can serve
serve
how
like,
many people?
like 20 people. Like there is that scale.
Yeah.
So from that you can kind of like gauge and see the size.
Yeah.
So yeah, that if someone asks me per serving, I could also like gauge. Work it out. Yeah.
Okay, so as we're winding up, my last two questions rather. We need life hacks, right? So if you're to share one hair hack,
Hair hack.
yeah,
Okay.
what would it be?
And
For
on a
late-
budget.
For
Oh,
ladies and
ladies.
for men, yeah.
For men, so men that would probably be with like their beards and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so for men, I came across some men like they were going bald, and I noticed most of them like either wear hats a lot. They wear hats a lot, or like they're in helmets most of the time. So that kind of like makes them lose hair.
Yeah, thins it out.
And thins it out to like give your hair space to breathe. With ladies, especially the weave and wig ladies, listen, this is for you, right? If you don't have to wear the wig or the weave, don't, because their hairlines. I'm not saying it's not bringing me money. That's why I brought the edge rescue oil, but
that's mine.
no. But I needed to make the edge rescue oil because
Yeah.
there was someone who braided my hair and it just broke like in front, and I needed a solution for me, and my solution became a lot of women's solution.
Yeah.
So for ladies, the person braiding your hair, there are people like I don't know how their hands are, but your hair just breaks when they braid.
Especially if you have soft hair. Like
If you have soft hair,
I
like
have soft
leave
hair
your
and
baby
I'm
hairs, like
great.
let them breathe. Like you don't have to. And then this thing that people say, "Let's kaze,"
Yeah.
it has to be tight.
snapped.
Like it
So
has to
it's
be
neat.
tight so it stays longer. No. The tighter, the worse it is for your hair. So for ladies, hair hack. Listen, get someone who's gentle with your hair, right? Reduce the wigs. If you're wearing a wig just to work, take it off if you're not wearing, and have like cornrows. Do protective styles, you know? One thing I tell my customers, those who especially, let's say they cannot afford like, so I have these hairsprays, the Karafu hairspray, water spray, rosemary water spray, anti-balding spray.
Yeah.
And I usually tell people you need to spray to moisturize your scalp before you apply the oil. So those who cannot afford the sprays, I usually tell them to spray their scalp with water first and then apply the oil. That way it sits in. Yani mafuta yanakole vizuri. And you get the benefits.
Not you showing off your Kiswahili.
Like have few
Showing
sentences in
off
Kiswahili.
My few sentences in
see,
Swahili and translation. So for women, yeah, for the hair, that I would say that spray first, moisturize first before applying oil. Be careful of the person doing your hair, and and don't do too many like hairstyles. Give your hair time to breathe. If you don't want to comb it out, like just do these really stylish cornrows and just let your hair like breathe. Don't braid and then braid. Then you take out the
Unbraid.
braids today, then you're doing braids tomorrow. Like give
That is such me.
give at least 2-3 days a breather space for your hair. Yeah.
I cannot stand being with my natural hair on its own.
You need to buy my products so you can stand with your natural hair. So that's like that's what I can say. And like, if you don't mind, since you're talking about my hair products, guys, please follow my page on Instagram, Faith Organics TZ. I have.
And you do pop-ups, right?
And yes, I'm very
my
popular with the
God.
pop-up
Yeah,
markets.
I
Like
like
last
pop-up.
weekend, I was at Juliana. The rain kind of ruined it on Saturday, but Sunday was
it
good.
did rain.
So I always go to these pop-up markets and I have my products there. I have like these flyers for information. So guys, you can hit me up on
I
Instagram.
definitely want the spritz you're talking
Yeah, I have some with me. Yeah. So you can just holler like if you have hair problems. So like it's not only hair products, I've got skincare products. I've got like shea butter, like with moringa, natural shea butter. I have aloe vera.
I see myself shining very soon.
Yeah. and
Okay.
aloe vera.
Face
So yes, it's for your skin. For men, those with bald spots, those with beards that are just not.
Connecting.
She said it. I will bring the connection to your beard.
I need to learn how to laugh better on camera.
You have like your camera laugh.
I need to have a camera laugh because that was, I don't know what that was.
That was a true, like, from deep within.
Okay,
Yeah.
last bit of advice or life hack for those who would want to come back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine Danny coming back to Tanzania or Julie.
For my siblings, I'll just be like, listen, forget your past life.
It's a whole new world out here.
No, but I feel like I would give them like pointers. I'd just be like, listen, first take it easy, enjoy the food, right? Sure. When you go out to the streets, just be humble. Like, just don't.
Yeah.
I would advise them not to drive.
not worth it.
Don't drive. It's not worth it. Just bolt.
Don't drive.
No.
Huh.
Honey, no. After driving in South Africa and Namibia, you want to come and drive in these streets? The same way you needed
Another
lessons.
headache.
Yeah, she needed a whole like lesson to get like gangstered up with the street banter
get
and people on
bullied.
the road. Yeah. So like I would tell them like, just take it easy. Like it's different. Just take it.
Just learn.
Just like take it easy. Bolt if you need to. Like I wouldn't leave them into the $. Maybe after a month, I'm like, okay, so maybe let's try the $.
See how it is.
Yes, see how it is.
But I mean, you can ease your way into dollars. I think
Yeah, you can.
in the first episodes we did, we talked about how I got to know Dar.
Yeah.
Like I would get on a
Dala
dollar
and
from
just
where it
go.
starts, go
I
with this
haven't
to where
done
it
that.
ends.
I haven't done that.
I had time. I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
I come back with it. I learned the vituals. I learned the shortcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the driving also helped because
To know the
you do
town.
not want to sit in traffic. So I started off with the dollars,
Yeah.
and then once I was confident with the vehicle, then I would follow the dollars behind to make sure that I know how to get from, let's say, Salasala to Buza and how to get to Kariakor. Never again driving to Kariakor.
Girl, why would you do that?
I was feeling very confident. I got home and I was like, I drove in Kariakor. I'm a beast.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
definitely a beast.
Yeah. Anyway, so that brings us to the end of our episode. It was so nice to catch up. I hope
Thank you
your
for
mom
having
share
me.
this
I
episode.
will definitely
I
share
would love
the
to
link.
get her on the episode as well.
All right, cool. Yeah, my
I'll-
mom is.
I'll come talk to her
cool.
nicely.
She's so cool. She's retired. She's a biologist, a doctor of biology, but she's selling mushrooms, guys. I have to shout out to my mom's business.
I love mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna talk later. She sells oyster mushrooms, guys. Uyoga.
Oh, yoga.
Uyoga.
Yoga, dada.
Uyoga.
Yoga.
Well, girl, they get me. So she
Do you
sells
understand or
mushrooms
not?
from home. It's my mom's business. So guys, if you need
Mushrooms
she-
just had mushrooms last night.
Does she farm them?
yeah, she's farming
Nice.
them from home. We sell them like as they are. If you want them ready cooked, we have a price for that. We have brochures that have like a recipe and everything. So shout out to Bibi Ruaika's Uyoga on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
get her
Baby.
here so she can talk to us herself.
Yeah, how she got
Yeah.
into the mushroom business and everything.
Yeah. I do want to hear her because again, at the end of the day, it's not just about the young people.
Yeah.
We also do want like diverse perspectives from
Yeah.
different age groups. So yeah, it would
And
be
she
great.
left like Tanzania in the 80s.
Yeah.
And she
Oh my
grew up
God,
here.
yes,
So
walking
So like that
the
culture shock,
history
it
back.
was like for both of us.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's one thing if you, let's say, left Namibia as a child, Tanzania as a child,
Yeah.
but your parents were still here and
Yeah.
then you come back and you have to adjust. You kind of like have to, you can vent to like your parents or your auntie or whatever. So we came back and we're both like having the culture shock at the
Yeah,
same time.
I
We're like,
bet.
can you believe? And she's like, can you imagine? Can you? So we're just like, I'm like, mom, and I'm like, she was here in the 80s. It doesn't
so
count.
much has
Yeah.
changed.
She left like
yeah.
in 81, 81, 82.
Yeah.
That was way before independence. Oh wait, after. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
independent.
my
you're
bad.
thinking of Namibia.
I'm thinking of Namibia.
We achieved independence
In
in
the 60s, yeah.
1961.
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
is
no,
it
no,
four?
no. No, yeah. Way back.
Yeah, so like that culture shock, you can ask her. Because one
Yeah.
thing I know my mom will say for her culture shock, she's like a church person. She really likes going to church. So Yeah.
All right. I'll
Everything
definitely-
church in Swahili.
I'll definitely have
Church
her.
in
It will be
Swahili is a
great.
huge challenge.
Auntie
for her.
Devota,
Can you
prepare
do,
yourself.
background shoot here. While we do
Prepare
that?
yourself
Yeah.
because we definitely need to have this conversation. I know she would share it with Akina Mama, and they are back in Nam. They would love to see her on this.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm very
So
excited.
she'll be like a little celebrity.
We would have so much fun with this. I
Yeah.
cannot wait
My
to
mom
hear
is
the
like
feedback.
so cool.
She is.
So
She
and
is.
easy to talk to. She's like the best auntie.
Yeah.
According to my friends.
Are you an auntie? Like, do your siblings have any kids?
Yeah. My brother has a daughter
Two
and
now,
a son. Yeah. I'm an auntie. And I
Yeah,
miss them a lot. So,
Yeah, we're like the hot unmarried aunties now.
Yeah. Clock it.
Anyway,
Wow,
guys, thank you
yeah.
guys for tuning in. We have run out of time today. As I was saying, it was great to have you.
Thanks for having me here.
We do look forward to your feedback. Once you listen to this episode, feel free to share it.
I definitely will.
Yeah, they need to know, guys out there, that we're celebrities now.
Yeah.
Whoa, a
Yes, we
hashtag.
are. We are
All right,
celebrities
guys.
now.
Until
Hashtag
next time, I'm
paparazzi.
Lucy.
And I am Joanne.
And we're here with Faith. See you. Tune in next time. Follow, subscribe. Oh, by the way, we are on Spotify now. So we're on Spotify. We are on AfriPods. So you guys don't have to spend so much time watching us on
Watching. You can
YouTube.
just
You
listen
can
to
always
us,
listen to
yeah.
us on your drive after
Yeah.
work, because I don't think these are morning pre-work conversations. So listen to us after work when you've really been stressed and you need to unwind.
And
And listen to my translation.
Yeah, listen to us and our broken Swahilis and our vast experiences. So until next time, we're out. Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Lots
you.
of love.
Stay tuned.
Bye. Hashtag the citizen.